Good morning, Rita. This is Penelope Pitts, and I like to say I enjoyed reading your post, um, answering the discussion board. What was Jesus like relationally through the eyes of Dr. Luke, the physician? Um, Definitely appreciate your honesty in saying that you really never sat down and read the Bible before, not even a chapter. And so with this, you start. We have to read one of the longest chapters, I believe, in the New Testament. Definitely, it was quite a long book. Uh, Dr. Luke's letters were quite long, quite a detailed man, from starting from Jesus' birth, death, and through the death and resurrection. Um, you said that the overall theme of Luke was Jesus' whole life and truly was focusing on when he was in his 30s, when Jesus' ministry began for the 3 years that he did walk the earth, um, healing the sick folk, casting out demons, doing all these wonderful miracles in the sight of mankind, showing mankind the compassion that he had on the human family, even in the eyesight of those who criticized Jesus, the Pharisees and other teachers, often trying to confronting Jesus, uh, maligning Jesus, trying to get Jesus catch Jesus uh, in order to destroy him and to destroy the works that he was doing to common folk. And I think some of this was the problem with the Pharisees, that Jesus was among the common folk. Jesus was healing the common folk. Even though in scriptures he did go to Zacchaeus' house and heal Jairus' daughter, those of means, he was mostly among the common folk, teaching how we should forgive our brethren and how we should forgive one another and how we should be just humanity, being humane towards one another, showing humility. Like you said, Jesus had he showed forgiveness, and like the woman, even though she had many sins, Jesus showed that we shouldn't judge one another. We should forgive one another because we've all have sinned and fall short. He said overall, that you took away from the book of Luke, that Jesus showed us and demonstrated to us as humans how we should forgive, and how he was faithful and how we should be faithful, and how he demonstrated being humble and how we should be humble, even though we're tempted just like Jesus was. And I totally concur with you. For me, this book was about the lessons that Jesus is trying to teach us. In the book of Luke, Jesus used a lot of parables to make sure we got it. It was sometimes we have to, like the Bible scripture said, we have to become all things to all men that we may gain some. And so Jesus demonstrated that through the use of parables throughout Luke. And so I just said, I just really appreciate your post. To me, this was a narrative type approach that Luke used, and it also could be considered phenomenology. Well, I would say more narrative approach to for this book of Luke. So anyway, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate reading your post, and I look forward to reading more from you. Thank you.